Hi, it's Jeanette from the UK, Far Forest Ceramics, my home studio, and we've got a bit of a different vlog today. So what time is it? It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm actually going to be firing up my Raku kiln that my husband made for me 18, 20 months ago, and I haven't fired it yet for the very first time. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a total novice. So I thought I'd bring you along on the journey. So if you wanted to do it, you can see all the mistakes that I make. So I'm not doing it alone though. I have got two lovely people who are spending the day with me. So my mum came up yesterday, stopped overnight. She's actually inside the annex shredding up paper ready for us to use. And then a lovely Maxine, who you'll have seen, that came to pot glaze with us. She lives about 35 minutes away from me. She's done a few Raku firings herself. So she said, look, I'll come along, extra pair of hands, just that company of somebody knows a little bit more than what I do. So she's due in about 10-15 minutes. So let me show you how I've set things up at this moment. And then when Maxine comes, it most likely will all change because I've done it all wrong. So let me So this is the entrance to my studio, and I don't think I've maybe shown you this before, but we've got like a little bit of a courtyard area. We've got the house this side, and then we've got a courtyard area here where you can actually walk from the drive down here, which is why if I do workshops, people can come down and actually not go anywhere near the house. So I've moved things around a bit. This is my Raku kiln, which I've got set up. I haven't got the kiln furniture in yet. I've been reading, one person said 90-degree angle to the kiln, the torch. Somebody else said 45-degree angle so that the flames actually go around the base. I've got to put the kiln furniture in, and the kiln furniture shelf needs to be above the height of this burner. I've got blocks and things to help me with height and movement so I can move the torch forward and back. And I believe my husband's going to get me a piece of sheet of metal so if it needs wind protection. But we're fairly sheltered here today. I've got my new tongs that I picked up from Pot Glaze. So I've got two small reduction bins, and then I've got a large bin that is full of straw or hay that when I went to Witchford Pottery, they sent the pots to me in a load of hay, so I kept it. I've just been and bought two huge tubs which are waterproof. It can actually be immersed in water. I'll open it later, but that one's full of sawdust. Got the hose on standby, and this is where we're planning on doing it. And then also got the table here that we can actually, I'm spinning you around. I'm going to put water buckets here to drop them into. So I'm thinking into the kiln, out of the kiln, into the reduction, got the stuff at the back, water supply, into water buckets here. And then when we're doing scrubbing, we'll do it at this height up here. So let's just go into my studio. Morning, Mum. So, yeah, I've got Mum busy working away. So, Mum doesn't have experience of Raku, do you, Mum?
No, absolutely.
So Mum said, I invited her actually. I said, because she spent the day with Maxine at Far Forest Countryside Show, didn't we? And, you got on really well with Maxine, the pair of you.
Yeah, looking forward.
You missed her on the second day. I wasn't enough for you on the second day of the show. You're shredding the newspaper. We don't know if it needs how much we need, how small it needs to be. So we're going to use a mixture of sawdust, paper, and maybe straw. But I read the notes and it said that if we fire the same glaze in paper, it could come out, for example, blues. Mm-hmm. And if you fire it in sawdust, it could come out in green. So it actually could have different effects. So I might do some tests where I do two pots in the same colour and do one in sawdust and one in paper. But I really have no idea what I'm doing.
So how much we need?
Yes, it's all totally new. So I'm hoping Maxine is going to be our saviour today. Hang on a sec, let me turn you around. So this is my bisque pieces in Raku clay that I've done. These are going to have like candles. My best friend makes candles, so these are, hopefully, if they turn out, she can put some candle mix in. These I thought as like a luminaire with a candle mix in the bottom. My indicator hearts I want to put on the front of my bottles, and I've made a tray in the hope that I can put them in here and then pick the tray out the kiln. Yeah, we'll see. Maxine's due any minute, so I better go to the gate and look out for her. And we'll see you in a little bit. We'll try and video as the day goes on. Bye. So we are now, I don't even know what time it is now, but we're about an hour further on.
It's 5 to
And
11.
We have the lovely Maxine here with me.
Hello.
She says she doesn't want to do a YouTube channel, but between the three of us, we're going to get her on every one of our videos. So you're going to actually be known on YouTube. So we are now trying to just work out, Maxine's given me some advice as well on getting set up. So let me turn the camera around. So the kiln, we've just put one on the bottom, and we're going to have another shelf that sits on top of here, and it's important that that shelf is going to be above the flame, yeah? And the flame needs to, you've suggested to put the props. So can you see where the burner is? You said at the back, Max, that you don't want
it directly opposite the flame.
So that flame is going to be shooting in this direction.
Yeah.
So best not to have.
It should go that side of the.
Right. And then we tried to have a practice of, do you want to just put those pots in, Maxine, that we were just putting in, the two small ones? So Maxine very wisely said you need to have reduction bins to cope with the pots that you've got in. So
we need another shelf, you know that.
Oh yeah, these will be, actually they're going to be up on there, aren't they? We're trying to get organised, and we're practising with the tongs because I'm not used to using them. So that shelf is what we'll put our pieces on, which is higher than where the flame's going underneath. Then the props.
Are we having props?
Oh, we don't need props. No, we don't need props. Oh, Jeanette. Yes. Oh, we've got more space here. So then we've got this weird thing, little tray, because I want to put some little hearts on that go on the front of my glazes. But we're wondering whether to put that on a prop. I don't know if we need to or not. What do you think?
I think now it's higher up. I think it will be easier to get hold of with the tongs.
I don't think I'm going to go over complex and put too many pieces in, but we did realise we could put 4 pieces in, maybe 4 of those round things, and then my little bins we could put 2 in each.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and line those now, one with sawdust and sprinkle sawdust on top.
Yeah.
One with sawdust on the bottom, and then put newspaper around.
Yeah.
And do a test with the same glaze, one in sawdust and one in newspaper.
Yeah.
And this is my tutor for the day. Yay! And Mum is watching, supervising and making us teas, and we've got cakes and snacks. So yeah.
Oh, is it actually recording?
No, not yet. Well, it shouldn't be.
That's me doing sillies.
Oh yeah, it is. You've just given a command like that, which has started it, which is great. Awesome. You didn't even know. You started the video by going, woo, woo. Okay, we need a plan.
We do.
We've got more pots than we need to glaze.
Yeah.
Which is great. We'll just have a play. You've brought some pieces as well to glaze and some of your glazes, and I've got mine. So we haven't really got a plan yet, but we're not going to get through it all.
No.
But we just do, I think.
I'm not, let me show you.
What have you brought to do? Yes. I've just used a clay from Hot Clays, a Raku clay from Hot Shelf. Oh, I like that. Oh, you've burnished that beautifully.
Oh, that's what I liked about that.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm trying to get oh,
Mum's trying to get to the bowl. Here, Mum, come round here. You've burnished that. Is that to do naked?
Well, that was the plan, but
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
I really like that.
Oh. You're going to have to reach to the camera there and show that. A bit closer to see the detail. Oh, you've got to do that.
My little
today.
sheepy.
You've got to do that today.
Well, I thought that would be a good test because obviously there's lots of added-ons with that.
Yes.
See if it explodes or not, definitely.
Yeah.
I think once it's firing, it's about 35 to 40 minutes of firing, isn't it?
Look
Yeah.
at that sheen on that.
I know, it's lovely,
I
isn't
haven't
it?
seen you do that.
Well, no, I haven't. I don't burnish that high. Have you burnished when it was greenware?
Yeah. Yeah.
On the wheel, so you
Yeah.
could use the wheel to
Yeah.
burnish.
I made this about
That's
3
lovely.
years ago.
That's a lovely shape, that is.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So,
I want to do some little indicator hearts.
Yeah.
And attempt to put those in the little tray I've made.
Yeah.
And I would like this to go in my first firing because that will give me an indication of that glaze for glazing further ones as well. So if I put 4 in the first one, I think I've got 8 glazes to test. I'd like to do those.
Yeah.
With the Raku glaze, is it the same as normal glazes, 2 or 3 coats? And how many coats you normally put on?
I usually go by what it says on the pot. Yeah. Now that one I've only used 2 coats because I used it
What's
the
that
once. That's the white. That's the white crackle. And I've only do 2 coats because when I put it on 3 coats, it just seemed, I think I had a little bit of crawling.
Yeah.
And I thought, right, okay, let's make it 2 coats and see what happens. But it does actually say 3 coats.
Okay.
So
Well, on my little indicator hearts, what I tend to do is I'll do 2 coats on one side, 3
And
coats,
3 coats
on the other. So then I can see does one perform. So I'll do the same concept with that, which would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I'm making some little ones as tests, but also my friend has just started making her own candles, and she asked me for some things to put candle mix into. So I thought these might work.
Yeah.
But on the inside, you're going to see obviously a bit of the clay. I don't know whether to do white crackle on the inside, clear on the inside, or take the glaze all the way in. I was inclined to do clear or crackle on the inside. But
I think that's what I would do.
And then maybe take the outside glaze. I don't think I'm going to do layerings of glazes on my first ones.
No, keep them to one single glaze.
I've also got latex and I've got masking tape to do resist with, which I think that could be quite nice to put some tape at angles.
Yep.
And then peel it off.
We'd better get busy.
I know.
We'd better
So
get going.
I don't know quite what we're going to film, but you'll get snippets of it as we go along. But yes, we're going to pause you. We're going to get some stuff done because you don't want to see us glazing. And then we'll show you the pieces. I'll take photos of them before they go in the kiln, but we're not going to film the whole day. You'd be bored stiff. Well, no, some of you addicts like us, you'd be actually wanting to watch every little bit, but no. Otherwise, I'll run out of battery basically on my mics and on my phone.
And you don't want to hear my silly chit chat.
We're already
Yes.
an hour and a half has gone and we haven't done anything.
And we haven't actually done anything.
We have.
But we've had a
sorted.
nice chat and I've had a tour of the studio,
What do you
which has
think of
been
the
lovely.
studio?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm very jealous. Green with envy.
You like the slab roller, don't you?
Oh, yes. I'm going to bring a whole load of clay next time when I come to put through Jeanette's slab roller.
I mean, it's great. You're only, depending on traffic, 30 to 40 minutes
30
away.
minutes, yeah.
If that. So we're not that far away. And I'm going to pop up to see you as well, aren't I? Which would be really nice. And you're going to come, actually, only in a few weeks. And Lucy and Sarah are going to pop down as well. And you're going to teach us how you do your sculpting. So we're going to have a sculpting
We're going to have a
masterclass.
sculpting day.
Maxine, not the stalker anymore. The stalker's been dropped.
I've been upgraded to friend.
No dark glasses needed, no trench coats needed anymore. None of this lurking behind because I'm being a stalker. This is Maxine.
I'm now stalker / friend.
No, you're friend now. Yeah. Pottery nutter just like me. And Mum is sitting here with a cup of tea in her
Waiting
hand.
for action, actually.
Oh, God. We better
Yes, we do need to do something, Jeanette. Come on.
Come on, right, we're gonna go.
Let's go for it.
So we've got all our glaze sheets sorted and we've worked out a few colours to start off with. But mine are all brand new pots. So I'm just going to show you. Is that one mine or yours?
It's
That one's
yours.
mine. Okay. Right, we're going to...
Does that work out?
Do a routine. To the right.
Was that vigorous?
Right, you need to find your magnet that might have dropped down somewhere. Right, we're now going to get dressed. But I found, do you have the problem where your glazes are always stuck to the lid?
Yeah,
Your lids are stuck. So I found now that I use this, the US. We might get some raku firing done. I don't know what time it is now. It's even later now. Once we're going, we're going to be rocking and a rolling.
We are.
11:42.
11:42. Right, sticky on the top. Okay.
Ooh.
Sticky on one side.
Ooh.
It's the US version of our cling film. So, I don't know which one I was shaking, but I better start again. To the right, 2, 3, 4, to the left, 2, 3, and back to the right, 2, 3, 4. Did I tell you I'm a qualified aerobics instructor?
Are you?
I am, yes. And then we'll do a circle.
Is the aerobic instructor coming out?
We actually need a nice beat for the next time. And then I used to keep this top seal in the tub, but now I don't. Instead, I put this press and seal over the top of it, and then the sticky side down on it.
Don't we need to use it first?
No, and then put the lid on.
Oh.
Only because it will stick it in that way. Sticky side down. Then put your lid on, so that when you're shaking it, it's still fine. But when you then lift it up, and I saw Audrey studio, Audrey Lynn's studio, you then can just go halfway back like that. You can. It's just cleaner, and it always keeps it clear.
Marvellous.
Yes. So yeah, we're going to start glazing now at 11:45.
You know, is it?
I've been here since 9:30.
Okay, part two. Yeah, all we've done is talk and laugh and dance.
We're going to be very quick at the glazing.
We
now,
are going to
aren't
be
we?
quick at the
Yes.
glazing now. What do you use to stir your glazes? I use the old your brush. Is that what you're going to say to me? You don't use a brush to stir with. You can't do that.
No, I have got.
Now, do you know what's interesting is that's blue.
What is this? Grey, kind of bluey.
I think that's got a
grey.
blue tone to it.
Kind of bluey grey.
I'll just show the camera the inside.
But it's blue.
Isn't it? So what have you got? White
White
crackle,
crackle,
which isn't white.
which isn't white, it's blue.
715.
Yes.
Yeah. So 715. If you glaze it on there, keeps it together.
Oh.
Right, where's your sheet for 715 there? Keep that with it. So now you've done one. So mark off your one of white crackle.
See,
Tuck
I'm
that
not
under.
normally this organised.
Well, I'm going to be teaching you to be organised here, Matt. There we go. So that one's poking out, so you know that that's ready to be done. So you can leave your white crackle. You can get your next one, which
So
is
Starry Night. You want me to do Starry Night? And
Yes.
do you want me to do the tester?
Yes, please. So we're going to do 2 coats and then the third coat just on the one side.
You see,
We're going.
I'm naughty as well because I just do the shaking up and I don't bother with stirring.
It's crystal glazes that I've done.
The crystal glazes I do.
with a
yeah.
with a spoon, not even with a fork, with a brush.
No, the crystal glazes I've got like they're like thick. What are they called? Like wooden rods.
Yeah. Well, that's what
And I use those.
So these were kebab sticks that I
Yeah.
just snipped off the tip,
Yeah.
so it's not sharp. And then Mark says, "I've been getting through these kebab sticks. Do you know where they are?" And I'm like,
I might
"Okay,
do.
they might be in the studio slightly." And then whenever you've done one, make sure you mark off the coats,
Yes, Mum.
please. Do you realise I've not let anybody glaze my pottery before?
Oh wow, I'm privileged.
This is a first. This is a first. Actually, Mum, because I've got my hands mucky, could you mark that one off for me? I've done one there, please, because I can get through these then a bit quicker.
What are you looking at?
Just one of those dots. Put a line through one of those dots for me, please. So this is on the inside.
Can you put a line through one of those dots for me, please, Mum?
I will.
Do you know what Mum's name is?
No,
Oh, Mum, you could be anything now.
you're just
Are you gonna-
Mum.
Are you going to announce? Are you going to announce to you? Not you do realise you're not in camera. You need to come round a bit to be in camera. There we go. so
I'll be
what?
Mum.
You want to be Mum. You don't want to be known by your real name. Mum doesn't like a real name.
Well, it would be Maeve if it was anything.
Yeah.
But
So we're
anyway,
giving a bit of a clue.
Yeah.
Mavis, and Mum hates the name Mavis.
I don't mind.
So you were
Maeve so
called
much.
Maeve when you were younger, but you prefer to be called Mum.
Right.
M-U-M, not M-O-M.
Oh no, Mum.
Mum.
Yeah.
Mum.
Are you really a qualified aerobics?
Yes, I am. So Helen, who came for the workshop just last week, a few days ago, Helen and I had our children at the same time, and we went to a mother and toddler group, and we all wanted to do some exercise because you're in your early 20s. And so Helen and I said, "Oh, we fancy being instructors." So we went and got qualified, and we started off with a mother and toddler aerobic group.
Oh, good.
So
for
we
you.
hired a hall, and we did 2
When
sessions.
did you start now? In years.
The boys were 3 years old, so 35 years ago, something like that. And we went and got qualified, and we went for so many weeks to courses, and we got qualified together. And then the first classes we did, we hired a hall, and we set up one half with all toys and stuff from the playgroup, because the lady from the playgroup was retiring. So Helen and I decided to take the playgroup over, as you do,
Sticky side down, wasn't it?
sticky side down, and have 2 aerobic sessions. So the mums looked after all the kids. Half the mums looked after the kids while the other half did the class, and then we switched over. And then it took off more and more. So we ended up doing classes for the children at school called Whiz Kids. We did all sorts. Reebok City Jam. We did aerobics. We did Helen's still doing Zumba. Yes, and you were with Mum. Came to all of my aerobics classes. At one point, between the two of us, I think we were doing 8 classes a week.
Oh, wow.
And we had the business called the Fitness Factory for 10 years, both working and having kids as well. So this was like an extra job that we had.
Yeah.
And we did charity events, raising money from, we did like Zumba-thons and line dancing events. And then when I went into the business 15 years ago, because it was moving to South Wales, I had to come out the business, and Helen's still teaching.
Is she?
So, yeah, so she's 2 years older than me, so she's 62. She's still teaching. Looks super fit. Mum was better than the youngsters, fitter than the youngsters. And we always used to do a fancy dress, Christmas aerobics. So
went over the top.
yeah, massively. So Mum was a massive big Christmas tree and a big, you couldn't even see her.
As a Christmas tree.
Walking as a Christmas tree, the whole class. Helen was a Christmas pudding, and so she got this big ball, and her head was the cherry on the top of the pudding. What was I?
What were you?
Was I Mr. Motivator? All in green.
Oh, God, that's going back a few years.
So, yeah. And that's why when I stopped and went into the business, my weight all piled on because I stopped.
Yeah.
I didn't change how I was eating, but I wasn't doing so many classes a week. So Mum's just asked a very good question, and I've put the mics back on. So ask the question. Don't put your telephone voice on.
Because I'm used to spending my time here with Bella and Blaze.
Yeah.
And now you're making all this for the Raku, which is outside.
Yeah.
I would like to know what exactly is the difference between.
And I couldn't
the
explain that very well. And Maxine started to, and I said, stop, I'm putting the mics on
Yes,
so you
so I
can
was
start.
just
So like you said,
listening.
this is your interpretation,
Yeah,
etc.
Yeah, so
I'm really interested in this.
I'm no expert. I'm still a beginner myself. But my understanding is that with the 2 kilns, Bella and Blaze, they fire through electric.
Yes.
Whereas the Raku kiln is a gas kiln.
Yeah.
So it fires through gas, and it raises the temperature very quickly. And then with the normal electric kilns, you will wait for it to completely cool down before you take the pieces out. Whereas with the Raku kiln, we actually take the pieces out of the kiln when they're at their top temperature. So sort of 900, 950, 1,000 degrees.
And normally an electric kiln, you'd be going higher than that. Like I go for my cone 6 to about 1,200 degrees centigrade. And we're going to go maximum 1010.
Yes, yeah. And then when you take them out of the kiln, you put them into a reduction bin, which is full of combustible material. And then when you put them in the bin, because they're red hot, it makes it flame. So it sets everything on fire. And then we put the lid on, so all that flame is basically starved of oxygen. So because it can no longer get to the air when we put the lid on, and all that oxygen is sucked out of the atmosphere within the bin, and it makes the glazes change different colours. Yeah.
And it's that smoke and that carbon monoxide or whatever's been burnt off that can affect one glaze differently. So if it's sawdust, like you were telling me earlier, sawdust is a slow burner, newspaper is a fast burner, so it would create 2 different effects.
So the colours could be different.
Yeah, totally
In the
different.
kilns
Yes,
there.
yeah.
And the temperature is different.
And you can use the same glaze, whereas with the normal kilns, if you put the same glaze on, normally you will get a very similar result. With the Raku glazes, depending on how much reduction we get, so how much the oxygen is sucked out of the atmosphere, will affect
So you
the
don't
glazes.
really know
So they might come out completely different.
Yeah.
And the burping is, I love seeing the burping, is when they lift the lid up
Yes.
and it literally burps, oxygen goes in because it's starved of oxygen, and suddenly all the flames come out.
And you have to shut it quickly.
And then
you shut it back down.
and it the one course I went and they said that's what creates a lot of the metallic finishes by giving
like
it a
the
burp.
coppery kind of colours and yeah.
And we're planning on leaving it in the reduction bin for about 20 minutes, 15,
I think
20.
so.
And then
I mean, it's all a bit trial and error because we're both beginners, really, aren't we, with this? So
I'm an absolute 100% novice. You're
and
not
I've had
beginner.
I've had a bit of a go, but
You've got way more experience than me.
Well, you've been given so much information today. I think you'd have been.
I just hope we get
Maxine.
1 piece or 2 pieces through that are
that are
okay-ish.
reasonable.
Yeah. Nearly finished glazing. They're taking a while to dry, so we've just got a third coat to put on a few. So we've put on the hearts, we've got 2 and 3 coats, and on the little pots, we've put some masking tape that we're going to peel off a couple of strips, and we've done a step back. So we've done 3 coats with the third coat step back at the top, because we don't know how much they're going to run either. But we're just trying to dry them off a little bit, and then we're going to put that on, and then hopefully while it's firing, we're going to be carrying on glazing the next lot.
Yeah.
So the next
and
time,
doing the combustion bins.
we've got to go out there and prep in a minute, haven't we? So they can be drying while we're prepping.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in a minute. Oh, and Kaiser's in here somewhere. He's come to see us. I don't know where
I think he's
gone.
disappeared upstairs.
You'll see him at some point. As long as it's not when the fire's going, because he might have a singed tail.
There he is, up the top of the stairs.
Come on, Kai. Come on, Kai. Hello, boy. You're too low down for me to put the camera on you. Where are you, Kai? Kaiser?
You big boy, aren't you?
You hide behind me, sweetheart.
Please.
Hello, boy. Kaiser, come. Hey. Are you going to say hello? So this is Kaiser. Question is, do we put clear over these stripes so they don't go black?
Yeah.
I think we pop a bit of clear over those.
Yeah. So there we are. We're off and running.
Oh, so excited. Bye-bye.
Oh, our flaps just closed.
Oh.